What if I told you the Mind Flayer was never really defeated? That the black smoke Holly coughed up could still be spreading through Hawkins? That Vecna might just be a puppet? And something far worse is pulling the strings? Today, I'm answering 24 questions that will change how you see the Upside Down forever. Let's dive in. Question 1. What exactly is the Mind Flayer? The Mind Flayer isn't a single creature. It's a hive mind entity less like an animal, more like a sentient ecosystem. Think of it as a superorganism from the Upside Down that links organisms and environments through a psychic network. It doesn't hunt. It assimilates. It doesn't command. It becomes. Question 2. Where did that strange stone come from? That mysterious stone or seed that appears in Vecna's origin? It's not from Earth. Episode material and creator hints suggest it's a piece of the Upside Down itself, or a catalyst that triggered Vecna's transformation. The Duffer brothers have teased that this stone plays a crucial role in the mythology and may be explored in upcoming spin-off material. Keep that in mind. Question 3. Ancient organism or invading virus? Here's the thing, it's both. The show frames it as cosmic horror, something ancient and Lovecraftian. But it behaves like a virus. It spreads, it colonizes. It uses hosts to reproduce its influence. Fans call it a hive virus, and that's exactly how it operates on screen, infecting reality itself. Question 4. How does Mind Flayer control work? It's not possession in the traditional sense, it's psychic hive linking. When someone gets flayed, they don't lose consciousness, they're still aware. But the Mind Flayer forges a connection, manipulating their bodies and biology from within. Think less demon possession, more neural hijacking. Question 5. Who's in charge, Vecna or the Mind Flayer? By the end of the series, the show blurs this line intentionally. Everything we've seen suggests Vecna acts as a vessel, a focal point for the Mind Flayer's influence. The most unsettling interpretation: they've merged priorities. Vecna's personal trauma gave the Mind Flayer a human vector, a way to weaponize emotion. They're symbiotic, and that makes them terrifying. Question 6. How does it form a physical body? The Mind Flayer constructs proxies from organic matter, rats, flayed humans. Anything with flesh becomes building material. We literally watch it meld victims into a grotesque amalgamation, a way for a non-physical entity to manifest in our world. It's body horror at its finest. Question 7. Were flayed humans literally melted into that body? The visuals and dialogue strongly suggest yes. Those flayed patients, they became organic mass. The series doesn't shy away from showing people turned into components of something larger, a nightmare made flesh. It's one of the show's most disturbing concepts. Question 8. Why did Holly Wheeler cough up black smoke? When characters like Holly Wheeler disconnect abruptly from the Mind Flayer's link, the show strongly implies their bodies expel dark residue smoke, particles, corruption. The most chilling interpretation. The body is purging residual Upside Down matter. It's like the Mind Flayer leaves a stain on reality itself that can't fully be washed away. Question 9. Could that smoke contaminate our atmosphere? The show leaves this deliberately ambiguous. On screen, the particles seem localized, tied to psychic connection. But thematically, everything we've seen suggests the Upside Down is treated as contamination, of poison spreading through our world. Whether it could go global, that's the question that keeps me up at night. Question 10. Where were the demo dogs and demo bats in the final battle? Creature placement in the finale is selective. Some serve Vecna. Others seem dormant. The show strongly implies the Mind Flayer or Vecna directs which elements participate. Not every monster shows up at once, which means some are still out there. Question 11. Direct command or influence? It's influenced through the hive link. The Mind Flayer doesn't micromanage, it broadcasts intent and creatures respond. Vecna uses this strategically, not as a constant leash. It's distributed intelligence, which makes it nearly impossible to cut off completely. Question 12. Is there a real Mind Flayer body? Okay, real talk, pause for a second. If you're still with me at question 12, you're probably starting to see how deep this goes. The Mind Flayer isn't just a villain, it's a concept. And that's what makes it terrifying. Back to answer. There's no single canonical body shown. The Mind Flayer is more like a central intelligence that manifests proxies. The show leans toward an entity that transcends physical form, something closer to an idea made manifest. And you can't kill an idea. Question 13. Who creates the forms we see? The Upside Down ecosystem and the Mind Flayers will assemble materials into functional forms. It's a builder using whatever matter is available to create limbs, mouths, weapons. Think of it as architectural intelligence with unlimited resources. Question 14. Could the Mind Flayer survive after its body is destroyed? Almost certainly. Destroying a manifestation doesn't destroy the source. The show repeatedly differentiates between killing a local proxy and eradicating the central intelligence. And if the source survives, it can always build again. Question 15. Could it return to hunt Hawkins? Narratively, the answer is always yes. The finale closes some doors but leaves threads dangling. The upside down is a continuing threat. Hawkins might have a moment of peace, but safety? That's an illusion. Question 16. Did 11 actually kill it or just shut a gate? The finale's resolution is intentionally ambiguous. Characters believe the threat is over, but the show's final moments and creator comments leave room for survival. Shutting a gate is not the same as killing an ancient entity. Remember that. Question 17. Could Mind Flayer particles remain latent in people? The show strongly implies yes. Will and others demonstrate lingering effects long after disconnection. The evidence suggests particles or psychic scars persist, influencing behavior and perception. Some infections, it seems, never fully heal. Question 18. Are scientists and Hawkins' lab to blame? Hawkins' lab created the conditions for contact. Their experiments opened gates that should have stayed closed. The series frames human curiosity and hubris as the enabler. We knocked on the door, and something answered. Question 19. Where did the Upside Down come from? The Upside Down reads as a natural but alien ecosystem, cosmic in scale. The show leans away from human creation and toward an ancient external dimension. Pete let this idea sink in. It's not man-made. It was always there, waiting. Question 20. Who benefits when the Mind Flayer builds bodies? Both Vecna and the Mind Flayer. Vecna gains a physical agent. The Mind Flayer gets a foothold in our plane. The symbiosis helps them accomplish different aims, and that's what makes them unstoppable together. Question 21. Will spin-offs explore the stone? Yes. Creator commentary confirms spin-offs will dive into new mythology, potentially touching on origin details like Vecna's stone. The Duffer Brothers say it'll be fresh mythology, not a direct continuation, but connected. That stone? It's the key to everything. Question 22. If it's like a virus, could it mutate? Absolutely. The show depicts evolving proxies and shifting strategies, functional mutation. That makes the threat unpredictable. Today it's demo dogs. Tomorrow? Something we can't even imagine. Question 23. Where are the demo creatures now? The series implies they're sealed, dormant, or still part of the Upside Down. They're not eradicated, just waiting, and unless the source is removed, they could return at any moment. Question 24. Is there hope for spin-offs exploring origins? Yes. The creators have confirmed more. StrangerThings universe content is coming. Origin threads like the stone, how Vecna transformed, how the Mind Flayer emerged, all of it is on the table. Hawkins might be safe temporarily, but the mythology? It's just beginning. So here's what everything points to. The Mind Flayer was never truly defeated. The smoke is still out there. The gates might be closed, but the infection remains. Which answer shocked you most? Drop your theory in the comments, especially about that stone or the black smoke. And if this breakdown opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe. Because here's the thing, no one wants to admit. Hawkins survived the monsters. But what if the real danger already learned how to live inside us? Stay curious, stay scared,